Hello, this is Bharat reporting for Revsportz from Dubai. As you can see, I'm surrounded by the sweltering heat of Dubai. Actually, Dubai today is bathed in radiant sunshine. In this kind of heat, in this kind of humid conditions, even a little bit of shade feels like an oasis in desert. But let us stick to cricket. This is a cricket show, so let's stick to cricket. So, what could be the focus of today's discussion? Well, it is on the India Pakistan game. Unfortunately, it could be remembered for reasons outside of cricket. Those infamous celebrations, the banters between the players. I don't want to delve deep into it. Let us stick to cricket for today. So, what are the five key takeaways from India's victory, comfortable victory, or the positives from India's win? Obviously, the talk of the town is Abhishek Sharma. He continues to show that fearlessness, the bravado. Is able to land a 6 or a 4 of the first ball that he faces. Yesterday too he did that against Shivam Dube. The shot may not have come off the middle of the bat. It was a kind of a top edge, but Abhishek Sharma doesn't really care about it. He really is someone who wants to show the intent from ball one, and is one of my favorite cricketers going around. Many fans, people marvel at his bat lift, his high bat lift, his bat swing, which comes more from the gully region, and how he's able to land those strokes with that kind of a bat swing. Well, what I have to say is he must have tremendous skill to play that way, because even if you get it slightly wrong, then he could be cleaned up by a bowler who perhaps balls from the mid crease, gets it to angle in slightly, makes him play for the angle, and then gets it to straighten or nip off the deck on occasions. And that could be a bouncer as well, coming at him more at the right shoulder, and for him to struggle to go back and across in order to pull. Yesterday to Shine Shafri, they tried it. He didn't succeed because it was going down leg, and at that time he bowled it reasonably well with good direction, but Abhishek Sharma was able to escape. Then it was a narrow kind of escape with the fielder getting one hand on it. He's someone who has the swagger, who has that chutzpah to keep coming at the bowling, and it's not like after the power play slows down. If anything, he perhaps scores at a faster rate after the power play. I think he is a real boon, he's a real asset for the Indian team in the T20I setup, and who knows, if he modulates his game a little bit, he might play in the at least one of the longer formats. So that is about Abhishek Sharma, who keeps going at a strike rate of over 200. There were a few other positive signs. One of them was, I think, Varun Chakravarti. You might say that yes, he didn't take a single wicket, but he was unlucky as a couple of catches were dropped off his bowling. But he didn't really waver. His concentration powers didn't really waver, or he didn't really lose the plot. He was able to bowl tight lines. See, someone who imparts a lot of overspin, or just enough overspin over the last few years. That has helped him. He's quite tall as well for a spinner, so he's able to ensure that the ball hits the bat higher up, a little bit higher up on the bat, so the batsman struggles to get underneath it and land the strokes. He's also someone, obviously, as the variations. It's something that I have explained previously. He has developed an unconventional leggy as well, where the release point is a little further back, and that is why it's become difficult to, what can you say, decipher his leg break, his unconventional leg break, and the googly. Yes, he has one more leggy, which comes more from the front of the hand, and then is the faster one. He also has a flipper now, so he has different kinds of variations. He has a carom ball, where he kind of bends his fourth finger. But I think more than variations, what he's really done well in the recent past is he has bowled with good lines, good lengths, he's pulled the length back just enough, maybe around the good length spot, and he's looking to hit higher up on the splice or higher up on the blade by imparting overspin. On occasions, he can also bowl side spin too, so that tells you he's at the top of his game. A couple more positives. Obviously, Shubman Gill coming good would have gladdened the hearts of the Indian camp. is someone who can time the ball really well, pristine timing. We saw enough of it yesterday. Let it be that short arm jab he played off Harris Roth, or for the matter, the shot that he cracked through extra cover, where he came, perhaps skipped down the track to essay that particular shot. But he was kind of out of form in the first few games. From that perspective, the Indian camp would be really happy. Actually, he had a long net the day before the India-Pakistan game, and in that net, he was really looking at the shape on his shots, or concentrating on it. Maybe he was undercutting it a bit in a couple of previous games, and that is why he was dragging it a little more through the onside. Whatever it was, he had a long chat as well after his net session with Sitanshu Kotak, and it is clear that it's worked for him, and he looks like he's back to his confident best. Yes, there could be a couple of negatives as well alongside it. There was Jasprit Bumrah, who seems to have lost a little bit of nip, maybe he's a little bit tired, has bowled a lot of overs recently. Whatever it is, the Pakistani batters were able to get underneath the ball and land a few strokes, although with the kind of backspin that he imparts and with his hyperextension, I think he'll continue to be effective, but he seems to have lost a little bit of nip in his bowling. Sanju Samson as well struggled a little bit down the order, and Tilak Verma has had his struggles has grappled with spin bowling in certain conditions. Actually, Sanju Samson at number 5, it's not actually his favoured position. He likes to play on the up, likes to play through the line, and that's a clear indicator that he should bat in top 3. But with Gill coming into the equation, Sanju Samson has to bat slightly lower down the order. Jitesh Sharma is kind of better suited for that position. He's batted at that position enough times, lower down the order, 5-6, and he's a good player of spin as well. And then you throw into the equation Tilak Verma, who has had his struggles against spin. So it's a kind of a tricky jigsaw puzzle, where Jitesh Sharma ideally should bat at 5, maybe Samson should bat at 3, but there is Tilak Verma as well. For the time being, India are sticking to the current lineup with Samson batting lower down the order and Tilak at 3. Let us see how they will go in matches to come. Yes, I missed out one more positive here. That was about Shivam Dube's bowling. He seems to have worked hard on his bowling. He's snapping his back a lot more in the recent past. Yes, he has. He's 6 feet 4 inches. He's well built. He stands nice and tall at the time of releasing the delivery. So he has high release point, but is definitely bending his back or snapping his back a lot more in the recent past. That's a clear indicator that someone in the Indian camp, maybe it is Morni Morkal, who's kind of pushed him to fulfill his potential. Unfortunately, yes, he seems to have lost a little bit of confidence in his batting. The Indian camp would hope that he would come good with the bat as well in the matches to come. So that is about the key takeaways from this match, where India once again, despite dropping 4 catches, went on to achieve a convincing victory. This kind of momentum, India will hope to lift the Asia Cup, and there are bigger battles ahead as well. The T20 World Cup is coming up next year. It is on the horizon. But for the time being, obviously, India will look to concentrate on hoisting the Asia Cup trophy. Thank you for taking your time out. Keep subscribing to our Revsportz channel on YouTube. We don't just cover cricket, we cover every other sport. Thank you again.